the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. Quiet, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we're here this morning for a celebration. This is the third year in a row we've had a team in the state championship game. And as they say, the third time's a charm. Finally last night, the girls pulled it off. They won a state championship for Ingersoll. And that's why we're here this morning. That's why we're taking part of the school day, to recognize the achievement of this team. 3 weeks ago, as I've been saying on the announcements, 161 7th grade teams in the state from the AA division started in an IESA state tournament. IESA stands for Illinois Elementary School Association. They started in a state tournament. Last Saturday, there were 16 teams left. After last night, there was only one. That's quite an accomplishment, to be number one out of 161 teams. We knew a lot of you wanted to go to the game. I had several students who came up and said, I'd love to go. It's just such a long way. We thank all those people who could make it, but for those of you who couldn't, those of you who have heard about this all year long and wanted to see and recognize the achievement, that's why we're here this morning. So we're going to bring out the team and introduce them to you so you know who they are. So now, let's welcome the members of the 2002 IESA State Championship Girls Basketball Team. Number 3, Quinones. Number 4, Elizabeth. Number 10, Tiffany Collins. Number 11, Chelsea Southwood. Number 12, Alex Turner. Number 14, Brittany Ham. Number 15, Teddy Hughes. Number 22, Nicole Blessman. Number 24, Lindsay Tucker. Number 25, Haley Bashir. Number 30, Jennifer Hayes. Number 33, Katie Edwards. Number 42, Kelsey Pasley. Head coach Mike Martin, assistant coaches Trish Nagel, Dave Grigsby. The team managers, Hannah Conwoods, Ashley Nagel. Your statisticians, Jessica Allen and Amy Baltenberg. And your scorekeeper, Bill Nagel. Let's hear it for the team. Oh, isn't this fun? Mr. Martin, head coach, could you come forward and tell us how you got here today? How about these girls? I want to thank everybody that supported us. First of all, we had great fan support for as far as that was.
support right here in Canton, the people that help out, at McDonald's, the fire department, the police department. It's really nice to have that kind of back. It means a lot to us. I'd like to mention a little bit about this team. I don't know how many people believed at the beginning of the year that we'd be sitting up here as state champions, but I think some of them must have, because they never quit. We were behind 3 out of 4 of those games. If you didn't get to watch us at the end of the year, you didn't see us at our best. Beginning of the year was fun when we were home here a lot. Then we didn't have many home games. But boy, they turned it on at the state tournament. The last 4 games, we beat 3 undefeated teams. There were 5 teams out of those 16 teams at state that were undefeated. Rochester beat 2 of them. We beat the other 3. These girls, I said, they never quit. We were behind in the 3rd quarter of 1 game, the 4th quarter almost to the end of the game of 2 others. But they just kept working hard and working hard, and they found a way to win. The thing that characterizes this team more than anything is how hard they play. If you watch this play, you might not be able to pick out a superstar in this bunch. They played together and they played hard. And I told them, we get in the 4th quarter here, we wear teams down because we play hard all the time. If they're not used to that, those close games when they've never been behind, it plays on them. And these girls stepped up. I looked at the book last night. The state tournament, we made 33 out of 55 free throws for that tournament. That's 60% for the whole tournament. In the 4th quarter, we were even better than that. We were 21 out of 32 when it really, pressure was on. That's outstanding at any level. Let alone right now, that takes a lot of guts when the crowd's cheering against you up there. Rochester had a huge crowd, making a lot of noise. We stepped up there, made our free throws at the end. Once we got ahead, those teams that hadn't been behind before didn't know how to react. We could hold the ball, wait for them to foul us, because we had so much confidence in the girls going to the line. We knew we had them once we got the lead on the end. This has been a great bunch of kids to work with. I didn't have anybody complaining about, do we have to practice today, or what time's practice going to be over because I got other things to do. They just came out here, worked hard, talked about how many free throws we shot this year at the last practice. We shoot 25 every day at least, and that would add up to over 1,100 free throws for the year, and it really paid off at the end. You see some of their names in the paper all the time, and we forget there's some girls in there that may not score a lot, but I got contributions out of everybody. Sometimes it's just in practice. They don't get in the games a lot. But even the girls that don't get in games a lot worked hard all year long. They put forth just as much effort as the people that got to play. And that makes everybody that much better when they do that. I told the girls before the last game, whether we won or lost, I'm proud of this bunch. They really worked hard to get where they were. They deserve to be champions. They are champions. Now, if my captains would bring out the trophy for Ingersoll.
championship trophy to Ingersoll Middle School.
That's going to look great in the trophy case with the other trophies we have. That's a great thing to have. The last couple of years, we've taken a little board like this, a little placard, painted it purple, and written our accomplishment and placed it up on the wall when one of our teams places in the top 4 and they bring home a state trophy. But when they get the state championship, I guess I could put this back in my office for another year. We're going to have to pull one of those big little giants down. And trace it and cut it out. I can't do it out of this. So that's going to be a nice addition. Looks like there's an empty spot right up there where we could put a new state championship. Wouldn't be a spirit assembly without the school song. Let's stand and join in the school song. If they could come forward and read a short poem they wrote, so we could have everyone's attention.
As we present our season's outcome, we would first like to thank Mr. Mike Martin. Throughout this long and great season, Mr. Martin has shown us what basketball is really about. Several times this year, our heads haven't been completely on the game, and Mr. Martin has put us in line. He has made mid-game plays to help us score points. He wasn't just a coach to us, he treated us with patience, understanding, and loyalty to his girls. He continues to show his loyalty to the game, and we will remember him always. We would also like to thank Mr. David Bixby for coming to all of our games.
She did so much for our team, and without her, we probably wouldn't have made it through this season. She helped many people with the big man moves, and without Trish to help us breathe, many of us probably would have hyperventilated. Also, she put up with something no one could put up with. 13 girls constantly yelling, "Are we there yet?" Trish, thank you so much. We love you like our own mother. For driving hours 3 times a week just to watch us play. Thank you to all parents, grandparents, and siblings. Your support has meant so much to us. We would also like to thank the 7th grade boys basketball team. You constantly cheer for us, and you guys are always there when we are down to help us back into the game. We love you all and are so glad you are there for us. We would also like to thank our fans who have gone miles just to support us. We greatly appreciate it more than we know. 8th grade girls, you are great. You are great. We love you all. As we finish our season, we look back on all the memories and special moments, the glad ones, the sad ones, and even the smelly ones.
We will always remember games where we all cried for pain and we all cried for tears of joy. We only have each other to thank for that, so thank you.
Thanks, ladies. A couple last-minute things before we go. They talked about all the hours. People who went to all of the games in Assumption probably spent over 20 hours on the road in the last 6 days, putting well over 1,200 miles on their vehicles to go back and forth because, according to MapQuest.com, from Ingersoll Middle School, the trip was 155 miles one way, and they were doing that there and back, so they were putting a lot of miles on, so we appreciate that. I just want to say the same thing that some of the girls said. Thanks to the people who could make it to cheer on the girls. And there are a lot of other people to thank. Thanks to the student council for decorating. Thanks to Mrs. Root for playing. Thanks to Mrs. Parsons, who made the trip several times with their cheerleaders. Thanks to the cheerleaders for cheering. The teachers for their flexibility, and the students for their support, especially the parents for their support. And I know somewhere I've forgotten somebody, but thanks to all of you. This is a great way to spend this last month before we go into our nice 2-week break for Christmas. Now, as we get ready to depart and go, this is being taped today, and hopefully it will be running on Channel 3 at some time on Saturday for those of you who would like to see this program. And finally, students, you're going to be heading back to your first period class now. 8th graders, if you exit this door, not yet. We got one last cheer to do as you're exiting 7th grade out this way.